Really difficult game for us tonight. And Utah just kind of punched us in the mouth and put the ball in the basket first half, dug ourselves a hole, and we weren't able to really get back in that. I thought we competed better second half, but not nearly good enough to make this a competitive game.
Ryan Root, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, it seems Bonton's hot streak seemed to come to an end tonight. How much do you think a different offense performance from him could have helped this team tonight?
It could have helped a lot, but we got to be able to play better when he doesn't do that. We're counting on that. That's going to be a tough one. He's been playing at such a high level, and you know what? I didn't give him a good enough game plan. They switched some stuff, and they were definitely loaded up, and they blitzed him a couple times. And first half, he turned it over, and I feel like that's on me a little bit. And the second time, he made a good play, and he's like, "Well, Coach, what's out there?" I said, "You made the right play. We got a free three in the corner. Or we got in the post for FA." So that's probably the next phase of being able to be good even when they're running 2-3 guys at you. We just got ourselves in a hole, and we couldn't dig ourselves out. And I can't play him. I played him every minute the first half, just kind of hoping that's not helpful for him. That's not helpful for us.
Rylan Jones was cut out of the scoring column tonight, but still managed to dish out 10 assists tonight, tying a season high for an opponent. How did his playmaking give this team problems?
He was able to get where he wanted on the ball screen stuff, kept his dribble alive. He was able to find some guys, and we knew that they would be tough there. They're a good ball handling team. They don't turn it over much. They did tonight, but he made us pay. And Carlson getting the start, played really well. I think he played well against us last year, and so did Jones. So it's just like they felt pretty comfortable against us, I guess, had confidence. And Batten got out of the lineup, and he kicked our tail. So, they just outplayed us.
We saw Vova return to the starting lineup tonight after Deshaun had his breakout game against USC. What was sort of the deciding factor behind that change tonight?
Deshaun had a little bit of a shoulder stinger. He didn't practice yesterday, so we weren't sure. So we kind of prepped with Vova starting. We didn't know if we'd have him tonight till game time. So it was nothing more than that. And then Deshaun felt good, and he was good to go. So he played, and we'd like to have stayed bigger probably against them, but we got down and don't know if that was the right answer.
Rodman made his return tonight, even made a 3. How is his minutes looking like these upcoming games?
It'll be up to how his conditioning is. I thought he did a really good job in his 9 minutes. I thought DJ was DJ. I thought he spaced the floor, moved the ball. I really felt like he gave us good defense. I'm just looking at his plus minus in his 9 minutes. We were good. We were fine. He was keeping us even there. So that's a good positive sign.
And lastly for you, Coach, how does this team prepare for McKinley Wright and the Buffaloes on Saturday, playing them in back-to-back games? Does that sort of give either side an advantage or a disadvantage in preparing for a follow-up game?
I don't know. I have to go back to old WCC game on the Snake schedule to remember what that's like. I haven't seen it in a while. I think whatever. I have no idea, to be honest. To put it bluntly, I have no idea.
Any other questions for Coach tonight? Colton Clark, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, I was just wondering if you could give just like a defensive assessment between first half, second half. Seemed like the second half you got back to yourselves a little bit more, but just kind of off the top of your head assessment.
Yeah, no, we're bad first half is the best way to put it. We let them get middle and penetration, and Jones picked us apart. Second half seemed like we were able to defend a little better, but they also were trying to milk some clock and late in the clock, and they were playing the score, and they did a good job of that. But I felt like we were at least made some athletic plays, like they hit the roller, and I think we felt like we blocked a shot or we got a steal here and there. We got some hands on the ball. We got some transition that we didn't cash out on, but we played a little better.
And how about kind of the same thing for FA down the stretch? Is he just kind of, taking time to figure out, these Pac-12 foes a little bit more?
Yeah, part of the process. I think, it's part of battling. I mean, he's got a lot of attention for his playing the non-conference and early in conference, and he's on the scout, and these guys have gone through it before, and that's part of the process. And he's got a great heart. He wants to be good. He wants to be great. He's willing to work, and he's going to have to learn. And he's a super humble guy. He'll take these losses hard. He's got to get better. We got to get better.
And last thing for you, Utah scout going into this game, did they trot out anything different at all, or was it kind of just, you said they just outplayed? Was it just more of that, or was there any surprises?
Well, you know what, they didn't. They only cut their lineup down to 7. They kind of went 7 guys, really much all they played. And they played Brenchley as their 8th guy. So, they're pretty sound. They attack their ball screen stuff with Jones mostly, and played pretty well.
Thank you.
All right.
Theo Lawson. Go ahead.
Was there a lack of energy tonight that you kind of noticed, or was it more execution based the whole game?
I felt like we were stuck in mud, and I don't know if that's fatigue or prep or whatever, but it didn't feel like we're that quick. I'll put it that way. So, and we start off with we're a little slow foot with that lineup, but just we got to develop some more depth maybe off the bench with the guys in guard on the perimeter, and do better there.
Noah scored 17 points with 5 assists and I believe a career high 4 steals. What did he give you guys on both ends to kind of maybe not keep you guys in it, but keep you guys somewhat competitive there?
He played the right way. I think for the most part, he just put the ball in the post. He inside out. He took the threes he took were really good shots. We got to get him back on. We need help on the glass. We need him get in there, and I just think. He's still a young guy. He's come playing a little banged up, and 33 minutes. It's a lot of minutes to play that hard against a good team playing from behind. But we had to have someone. He let us in shots attempt. That's usually not his thing, but we're gonna get better. Common theme.